Country Chord Progressions here. And these country chord progressions, I've talked about some of them in the past two videos, so check those out. And I've got today's coming up now with some other ideas of chord progressions that are used a lot in all kinds of genres, and you see it a lot in country music as well. So you definitely want to get familiar with these and dial these in so you can use your cool country bass lines. You can practice with these and to create your good country bass lines, and you can just get familiar with certain ideas on how they target these chord tones and stuff like that. So definitely let's get into the chord progressions now, and that's what that'll get you started on your way. And if you're new here, I'm Donald Witt, the bass instructor of the How to Play Bass online course at iwantaplaybass.com. Jump over there, subscribe, get your free ebook on setting your bass up. And when you're serious about your bass playing, sign up and get well on your way to reaching your bass playing goals. And this is I Want to Play Bass, your YouTube channel, everything bass. Subscribe, hit that bell notification, get in the loop, and don't miss a beat. So let's get into it. We've got chord progressions, country chord progressions, and these chord progressions are seen all across country music, all across all types of genres of music, pop, anything, you name it. These chord progressions have been done rock and roll before. There's music's only got so much in it, but you can just use all different. There's so many variations of these that it's just the sky's the limit. Okay, the ideas are endless as well. So that's what's so great about music. You never master, you just know it, you get familiar with it, and you just learn. You're always constantly learning stuff. So we've got the chord progression today. Like I said, if you haven't seen the Nashville number systems, if you're new, this is your first video, check this video out. It breaks down the Nashville number system for you. So when I say the one, you'll know what I'm talking about. But you can use this Nashville number system it just broadens your horizons. You can play in any key. It works in any key, and it just helps you become that much better because now you can play in any key. You know these numbers. People say if they holler out in the key of G, you're used to playing it in D, then you're like, okay, I got this. I know the 1-4-5, the 1-5-6-2-5-1, or anything. I've got this because you know the number system. So check that video out. Okay, so we've got a handful of them today. I'll give you 3 chord progressions, and we'll break those down a little bit for you, and then give you some cool ideas to put bass lines over these and bass riffs to use in when you get the moment to kind of give a little taste to that song or the composition you're working on. Now this is going to be the 1-6-4-5 chord progression, and it sounds like this. So right now I'm in the key of C, but if anybody called that out in any key, you'd be able to go to it because you know the tonic. As long as you know the tonic, which is the key, when they holler key of G, G is the tonic. So you know G is considered the 1. So if we say the 1-6, and the chord progression is a 1-6-4-5 in the key of G, we know that's a 1, and then the 6 is going to be E, and then the 4 and the 5. The 4 is C, and the 5 is D. Okay, so you can call that out in anything, but we're going to be in the key of C, so you can play along. I'm actually tuned down a half step, so don't feel like, all right, somebody's out of tune. It's just I'm down a half step. If you are too, cool, you can play along with it, but if not, don't sweat it. You just watch the video, learn the lesson, turn your volume down so you don't hear it yourself playing, and you can play along, just with that idea right there. So we've got the 1-6-4-5. Not too bad, just your simple, your basic 1-5 move. And we just do that passing tone. I've talked about that, and I use it a lot, and it's definitely a key idea to use. Just the passing tone, the half step below or above the tonal you're going to. Either way, it'll pull you to that. Okay. And then you can use it to bring you back to the root. So we use that passing tone each time we're coming back to the root of that chord. except for when we go to the fourth. Okay, so use that passing tone, that half step beneath your target note a lot. It works well. You can use it in anywhere. If it's half step, your target note, wherever you're going, you're ascending or descending, whichever way, if you use that target note, a half step in front of that, be right before you go to that root, you can use it either where, okay? Either place. Okay, so that's the 1, 6, 4, 5 chord progression right there. And you can use that half step idea, passing tone, in any chord progression you go. As long as you're aiming, you're half step at that target note. You're right at that target note. You're half step away from that target note. You can use that. Now the next chord progression will be the 1, the 4, the 6, and the 5. Okay. The half steps working there as well, and you're just going, you're beneath it, and we're coming down, we're descending, we're using it right above the target note. Works so well right there because it's that tritone that even more tension is being built up with that move right there, that interval, that tritone, and it works because it's a half step above our target note. So it really works well because it adds some more tension, you know, double dose of tension there, which is what you're looking for. You're looking for the tension, build a little tension, and then release it, resolve it, bring it back home, you know, let people rest and get them up on their feet and then bring them back. So you know, that's the idea. Not utilized so much in country music, but if utilized correctly, it works well. But you see that a lot in jazz, but jazz sometimes is so hard to get the taste for because it stays out for so long. It's just hard. It's acquired taste. It's acquired. The appreciation of jazz is acquired, and you got to get used to that outside of the key, you know, that tension, just hanging on to that tension. But the cool thing about it is it's all about tension and release. Okay, so that's it right there. 1, 4, 6, 5. And you'll notice these can also be used as cool just turnarounds, endings. You can do a little vamp. You can just use that as a vamp. Real popular going out to end the song. Good vamps. All of these chord progressions I'm giving you in this little series here can all be used as little vamps to walk out of it, to introduce the song, to end the song. Okay. All right. So hope you got some value out of that. If you did, help me help you. Hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I've got part 2 and part 3 out there, and I've got more country videos coming out and some classic rock videos out there as well. So definitely check them out. Enjoy. Hope you learned something out of them. Keep watching them. You'll get the idea. You know, keep practicing with them. Don't stop. Keep on going because, you know, it might be rough today, but tomorrow's another day. It'll be better, okay? And if you haven't seen these videos here, check out the upbeat country songs that I have. Some blues bass riffs here and some free bass lessons down below. So definitely check those out. And I'll see you in those videos.